And welcome to GameCube for Life. Today I'm going to go through some of the rarest games within the PAL GameCube collection. I'm also going to go through some games that I feel are going to be really rare in the future, so stay tuned and let's take a look. With over 400 games in the GameCube PAL collection, it's sometimes hard to keep a track of their prices and their availability. One of the websites I do use is pricecharting.com. It gives an overview of the value of the GameCube collection, but also gives you a breakdown of individual values as well. Here you can see Paper Mario, and it gives you a value over time. You can see in the last few months the price has increased dramatically. This is partly due to COVID. US collectors can use some great apps like GameEye and Retro Game Collector, but these games tend to be NTSC focused, and due to the way in which games are released in Europe, valuations tend to not be very accurate. I do know users who love them though, so it might be worth checking out. Retro Game Collector does have a grid that gives you information on the rarity and the value of the game, whether it be just a disc, with manual, complete or sealed. But you do need to take this information with a pinch of salt, because I do know that a complete game went for just under £300 recently. As you are probably aware, Power Region games are released with different coloured triangles on the spine. This indicates the language of the cover and the country or countries of release. But the different countries didn't receive the same number of copies of each game. So this would mean a Paper Mario release in France could be worth more than the UK version. One point I would like to make is just because something is expensive, like these three games, it doesn't make them rare. Do your research and see what the going rate is before laying out your hard-earned cash. Now before we get started, I just want to say that these are just my opinions, and you might be able to find these games out in the wild. As GameCube collecting has become more popular, these games have become rarer. But if you do have any suggestions, then please do pop them down in the comments below. In no particular order. As serious gamers, I'm sure this epic game needs no introduction. Yes, Dora the Explorer, not for everyone. But if you are looking to grab a full set, you will need this one too. The French release is quite common, but the UK green triangle is getting pretty rare. They do turn up though. Largo Winch. This is a detective series in Belgium based on a book that was turned into a TV series. It was very popular in France, so the FRA version is common, UKV is not so common. I was quite surprised when recording this video that there was an inappropriate image in the hallway there. Speed Challenge, a fun little racing game which was very popular on the PC. Doesn't have all the same features as the PC, but it's based on drivers being remote operators of their cars. Very strange start there, not me, but yeah, a bit of fun. Naruto. Now this game was originally released in the US and Japan. We had the sequel, but because we didn't get the original, they just called it Naruto. I actually really like this game. I think visually it's fantastic. It didn't get great reviews. Like many of the games on this list, it is more popular on the continent. It's a UKV version, which is rare. Now I've already mentioned this game, but I feel I have to talk about it again. And that is Gadget Racers. Yes, it is expensive and it is rare, unlike the other two that I mentioned. This game was also released on the PS2, it also received a Game Boy Advance release. On the GameCube it didn't sell very well, it was a European release, there isn't a UKV or an FRA, so this game is spread around continental Europe. It is almost like a Mario Kart type of game without the fun aspects. You drop oil, you race around. It is not going to keep you playing and playing and playing for hours. I just did a solo trip on this one, but you can race against other opponents, computer or your friends. I obviously can't race, so probably nobody wants to race me. You might want to if you want to feel better about yourself, but this one is rare. So now we discuss what I believe are some of the rarest games in the PAL GameCube collection. Let's go quickly through some games that I think are going to become rarer in the future. First we have SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, Kids Next Door Operation Video Game, Evolution Snowboarding, a PAL exclusive for the GameCube, Micro Machines, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Goblin Commander Unleash the Horde, Attack of the Twonkies Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, the UK V version of Disney Pixar Cars, the German exclusive within the PAL region, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now this game was an exclusive to France within the PAL region, an overall good game, Teen Titans. Another game for the young ones, Ribbit King. The next one is a title that I'm actually quite fond of and getting rarer on UKV, and this is Neighbours from Hell. And the last one is a late addition to the list, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. And there you have it. That is a list of what I believe are the rarest games within the GameCube PAL collection, and also some of the games that I think are going to become rarer in the future. If you like the video, then please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I do like to put content out on a regular basis, and I hope that this will increase in the future. Thanks for your time.